Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm bringing you guys another Bible study short Bible study video, and this is something that God has been teaching me for the last 3 days. And as always, I'm just going to be sharing a passage, and then I'm going to talk to you about what I've learned recently. So this is something that God has been teaching me very, very recently, and I'm excited to share it with you guys because God is just amazing. So what I'm going to be talking about today is this whole idea of letting go and letting God. So we're going to be reading from Philippians chapter 4 from verse 6 to 7. So I'm just going to read from my Bible here. So Philippians 4 6 to 7 says that don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. If you do this, you will experience God's peace, which is far more wonderful than the human mind can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus. I really love this passage so much that if you wanted to sum it up in one sentence, sum up Philippians 4 6 to 7 in one sentence, it would be to pray is to let go and let God. So what does it actually mean to let go and to let God? So I'm going to start by telling you guys a short testimony. So there is something that I have been believing God for quite some time now. And when I say quite some time, I mean a couple of years, so about 3-4 years. And I've tried in the past to get it, but I've been getting disappointments and rejections and all of that stuff. And it has been such a struggle for me to get to where I am today. But God has been with me throughout the way. He has given me strength. He has basically pulled me through. And I would consider this phase of my life, say maybe the wilderness phase. I would consider this phase of my life as the wilderness phase, so that there's an opportunity that is before me right now, and this could be it. I could use this could be the door for me to get out of the wilderness, if that makes sense, get out of the wilderness into the promised land. And I can clearly see that it's God's work, that He's put me here for a reason. I would never have been able to get to this point if it wasn't for Him. But I keep looking back at the past and all the things that have happened to me, the rejections. So instead of appreciating all what God has done, not that I'm not grateful, I'm very, very grateful, but I keep doubting God because I keep thinking about what has happened in the past, and I keep looking at all the rejections and disappointments, and I keep thinking, but what if God doesn't do it for me this time? Instead of letting Him lead me, I keep doubting Him. And so God opened my eyes to certain things. I was scrolling through Instagram the other day, and I saw a post by someone. It said, let go and let God. And I saw a tweet again the very same day on Twitter, which says, let go and let God. And when I saw that, I was like, wow, this is God trying to tell me something. He's trying to tell me, you need to let go and let God. And let's go back to the Bible verse here. It's saying that don't worry about anything. Don't look at the past. Don't look at what has happened before. This, even though the past came to build your faith and to humble you and to, see where your heart was, you're now living in the present, and God is going to get you out of the wilderness. So don't worry about anything. So instead, pray to God. Tell Him about it. Pray about everything. Tell God about your desires. Tell Him about your needs. He knows what you need. He sees your heart. He sees your desires. Tell Him everything. Pour out your heart to Him. He wants to hear all about it. Tell Him about it. And thank Him for all He has done, and He will give you peace. I promise you, He will give you peace. If you believe and have faith that He's got you, you trust Him that He will take care of you, and He will give you your heart desires according to His riches and glory and according to His will. And remember that His will for you is good and perfect. His will is good and perfect. So if you thank Him for all He has done and you tell him what you need, he will give you peace and he will take care of you. And it says here that his peace will guard your hearts and your minds as you live in Christ Jesus. So if you focus on him alone, he will prove his faithfulness to you. He will lift you up out from the miry clay, and he will set your feet on a rock, and a solid rock. And he will look after you, and he will put a testimony in your mouth that when you tell others about this testimony, they will stand in awe and astonishment of everything that God has done for you. So let go and let God do his thing. He is God anyway. He knows what he is doing, and I promise you, you will never ever be disappointed. Victory is ours in Christ. So my only prayer for you today, whoever's watching this, I pray that you be encouraged, and that whatever you're hoping God for, that you will just let it all, like just let go of everything, leave it all in his hands, and that he will, just trust him, that he will be faithful to you, and he will answer your requests according to his will. So I pray that you are encouraged by this, even as I was encouraged. And I pray that God continues to reveal himself to each and every one of you, even as you hope and trust in him. So thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day, and God bless. Bye. I will worship him forever, love him forever.